Welcome again to my LinkedIn soapbox for property investors, real estate investors, et al. I'm going to talk about why there is so much you could be doing on LinkedIn to find cash investors, gain power team and contacts for your property and real estate business. By the end of this video, I'm going to show you why overwhelm causes paralysis in your property and business, not just on LinkedIn, in the whole of your business. But before I do, hit subscribe so that A, I can build subscribers, and B, I can keep you informed with and notify you of other videos I'm putting up here. And ask me anything you want to in the chat box. I will personally reply to any chat that's here. You'll see a link below as well for my online, my LinkedIn Mastery for Property Investors online course. If you're looking at really delving into LinkedIn, there's so many case studies I've got of property investors finding cash investors, finding deals, finding strategic partners all around the countries and all around the world. So do that, stay in touch. Let's see where we go. Why is there so much to do on LinkedIn? Why does overwhelm cause paralysis in your property business? Actually causes it in any part of life. I do believe less is more. And there's two reasons why people don't do something. One is they don't have enough information. They don't know how to. Well, there's a heap of videos here. That's why I've got that online course. People don't delve into LinkedIn. And there's been so much change recently this year. So many more people active. Second reason somebody doesn't do something is they've got too much information. They don't know where to start. Property investors are a great example. I work with and speak with property investors all day long, and especially new people, but not just new people. Things have changed with COVID. There are so many strategies available to you in property and real estate investing now, say compared to late 2000s. 2007, before that crash, there was only a few strategies. You can buy below market value. I'm sat in my house here in southern Spain. I'm looking down the mountain to the sea. That we bought 50% below market value. Ask me how in the messaging. That's another story. You've got lease options now, purchase lease options. You've got rent to rent. There's a lot of people in the UK doing SAs, serviced accommodation. You've got houses of multiple occupancy. I've just had a boiler breakdown in one of mine. I'm going to get a quote right now. There's so many strategies. And do I get investors? Do I refinance? People don't know where to start. You are like kids in a sweetie shop. And it's the same with LinkedIn. You've got to get a profile that gets found. There's earlier videos on how to do that. But how often are you updating it? How often are you changing it with the strategy? How do I need to learn to write it from a marketing perspective? But then I can go and search. But how do I search for people who want to lend me cash? That's a big thing for investors because we use our cash up. I'm getting great results with investors where we're searching for business owners of a certain size. We're going to connect with them and saying, hey, this is what I do. Would you be interested in talking about how I can help you get a better return on your money? You definitely want to look at who's viewed your profile because the more active you are, the more relevant that is. And I've just written business again recently from someone who viewed my profile. I went and connected with them. You want to look at posts. If you are posting, and what a great way now to get recognition and your name out there in content. If you are posting and not getting much engagement, not getting many views, you need to go to www.postpartyclub.com. Look at my video there on how you can get thousands of views on your posts. What about groups? I've got people getting connections and involvement by joining groups of where your ideal people hang out. LinkedIn is great at telling you who's moved job, who's had a work anniversary. Awesome time to be able to engage with someone and say, hey, don't know how fast has this year gone? I don't know what your dreams, goals, and thoughts are for next year, but if you're looking at getting better financial returns, do you want to talk to me about money? Or if you're stuck selling your house, do you want to talk about X? What about your existing connections? Your average CEO has probably 1,000 connections. How are you engaging with those? If you are looking at doing this consistently, I have a great automated process on how to do that. Message me, we can hook up and talk. There's probably a dozen different things you can do on LinkedIn and some. I've just had a client getting some big ticket sales and conversations and deals by engaging intelligently on other people's posts. People have then looked at his profile and contacted him saying, I want to do business with you. I have just helped a property investor. I've connected with a message, one of his existing connections, and he said, I would never have thought to message this guy who's come to him and said, yeah, I want to invest with you. I want you to give me a return on my money at a level far higher than he ever imagined. He said, this has just completely changed my property investing business. The challenge is, where do you start? Not all of the activities on LinkedIn are going to give you the same return. Do they all have the same value? So you need a bit of a plan. My LinkedIn Mastery for Property Investors course, in the link below, takes you through every step of your profile on how to power it up. But then all of those dozen or so activities, and at the end of it, helps you look at what's your plan for the next 90 days, for the next month. What can you do that you can discipline your time, default your time to do, so that you can get the best return on your time and effort. LinkedIn is a great tool for leveraging your time with that. But if you're dipping in and out, not sure what to do, I don't know where to start, people get paralysis from analysis. Do you know what? Go learn how to connect in the right way and engage in the right way. Start to do something consistently. If you look up some of my earlier video of my formula for success, massive action times the right stuff times consistently equals results. Human beings are notoriously poor at consistency, other than consistency of doing lazy stuff or not so good stuff. Hope that makes sense. Click the subscribe button. Let me keep you in touch with other videos I'm publishing. If you really know you should be using LinkedIn, I've got so many case studies of people that are finding cash investors, finding deals, finding parity. When we bought the house here in Spain, within 24 hours, I found an English-speaking Spanish property lawyer and an English-speaking Spanish mortgage broker through referral, through my LinkedIn connections. It is there to be had. If you're serious about this, go click and buy my LinkedIn Mastery for Property Investors online course here, full of a series of videos, whole bunch of worksheets, templated messages. Here's the deal. If you click and buy that and let me know, say, hey, I'll know you bought it, but let me know that, hey, bought it because I saw your YouTube video, I will give you unlimited email support while you're working through that. And then at the end of it, we have a one-on-one call to look at what have you done, what's the plan. Let's make sure you're not in overwhelm. Let's make sure you're working with it properly. Go and have a look at some of my other videos up here if you're not sure, because there is so much opportunity now, not just in your real estate business, but by utilizing LinkedIn in your real estate business. Globally, in the last few months, you can see the date of this video, LinkedIn number of users has gone from 720 odd million globally to 800 odd million, to 10% of the world. In the UK alone, it's grown by 1 million since COVID. It's bonkers. Everyone is on there. They're not utilizing it properly. You have such an opportunity to grow your property business. So anything you want to know about LinkedIn, your real estate business, drop me a comment here. I will reply. I want to wish you all the best with it, and I'll see you next time.